Yes! We like that.
40-year-old private school boy.
When you fully? You alright? What? I'm putting it all in. It's going tomorrow, you know it is. Hey, mind my language, but what on earth? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I mean, there was 30 seconds left in the fight. Why stop it? But he didn't win a round.
Oh, I know, but
I
mean, what if you're kind of thinking like the ref? What are you thinking?
He wobbled him, his legs went here, and he went up against Rose. He shouldn't have stopped it, but I think he just thought he's cut, he's getting beaten up, he hasn't won a round. When there's 30 seconds left in the last round, you might as well stop it in the 8th or 9th round.
What did you make of Andrade's performance?
Decent, you know, listen, he's technically excellent. Sometimes you want to see him step on the pace a little bit more. It's hard against Akavov because after about 3 or 4 rounds, Akavov knew he was out of his depth. And it's a shame because like against Billy Joe, Akavov come forward all night, and against Demetrius, he ran all night. And Demetrius is never going to look good against a guy who's running. That's why he called out Golovkin. You know, that's the kind of fight where he'll be in his element, and it's a great fight. But it's a good performance, it's a solid performance. It wasn't spectacular, but he won every round.
Pulls out Golovkin, rumours about Golovkin coming to the zone.
I honestly don't know. I mean, everybody's pitched to Golovkin. I believe that Golovkin is about legacy, he's about unification, he's about undisputed, and he can only do that on here, you know, on the zone. So, listen, I don't think he's too much of a legend to start speculating and telling him what to do. He's a very bright individual and he'll make up his own mind.
When he was asked the question about Billy Joe Saunders, he almost shut it down immediately.
I think he's got a bit of a bee in his bonnet about Billy Joe, to be honest,
well,
because
seems that way, yeah.
He feels like he gets criticised for, you know, like he'll put a tweet, you see it on social media, like he'll put something out and oh, you're right, it's like, mate, what? You failed a drugs test, you vacated the belt. It's not his fault, but I'm pretty sure that Billy Joe will be the next mandatory. And I think that fight will be next, and I hope it is next because I think.
Hold on a minute. When I spoke to you about this 2 days ago, you said that probably wouldn't be the case because of his 6 month situation.
I think the flavour I get is that.
You've been out with the WBO.
Yeah,
so.
but you know, I think you've got a situation where Billy Joe got suspended in October. So you know, where are we up to?
4 months of that?
November, December, January, February, March. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who else they make mandatory. I hope they do make Billy Joe mandatory.
Do you believe that if they make it mandatory, you can come up with the same deal as you did before without it having to go
same money?
What's that?
Same
no,
money.
What I mean is, can you still make a deal with like MTK and
I mean, obviously,
Frank?
Look, you had it was a 80-20 or 75-25 before. Now it's the other way round.
Yeah, I know.
So it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
General.
Yeah, I hope so. Who knows? You know, I'd like to see the fight because I paid a lot of money the first time round and we didn't get the fight. So, and I wanted to see it. I want to see the fight. I want Billy Joe Saunders on the zone. Billy Joe Saunders, if he wants to be a serious middleweight contender, he's got to be on the zone as well. Because who's he going to fight? If he wants to fight Canelo, if he wants to fight Jacobs, if he wants to fight Andrade, he's got to be on the zone. So
we could have another purse bid situation.
Yeah, but when we're on 80-20, it's quite nice being in that sort of purse bid. You know, purse bid next week for Warrington Galahad. It's actually 65-35.
What's your gut feeling about that? Do you believe that the purse bid will take place?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think so.
You do?
Yeah. I expect to lose the purse bid because, like I said before, I think they'll put it on BT Box Office. We won't be putting that fight on Box Office, so
It's purse bid mania at the moment.
It's good though, isn't it? Because we're going to turn up with a little envelope, and it will make everybody else bid more, and then Galahad and Warrington will make a fortune.
It's all about the fighters, obviously.
Of course it is. They're the ones in there fighting for the entertainment.
Shock defeat.
Oh my
First
God.
rounder for Linares. I mean,
Have you seen the clip from our Instagram of Maurice Hooker? Because that was the
Yeah, I
fight
have
we were
seen
talking
it,
about.
yeah.
Hooker Linares in June. He was like, everyone was. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I think he's just moving up to 140. Kano's a big puncher.
knockdown 3 sounds
I
in
know,
the
like
first
the first
round.
knockdown, to be fair, the first 2 knockdowns, he never looked that hurt. The third one, I thought, and then he got wobbled badly here. His legs went completely. Massive shot. I mean, you know, same venue that he had that epic fight with Lomachenko. It's only like, he only had 1 blowout in between. So I don't know what he's going to do.
TJ Dehaney,
good performance.
stoppage
good
of
win, good win.
Takahashi.
He's going to fight Danny Roman next in
Yeah.
unification. That's a done deal.
April.
Yeah.
California.
Although he was after Cinco de Mayo, TJ.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be LA in April. Good fight between Algieri and Gonzalez. I thought it was a draw, to be honest with you. I mean,
He fancies the Cole fight.
Who's that?
Chris,
Algieri, yeah. Algieri Coyle, I think, will happen. Shane back the cut, probably won't be ready till April.
45-day suspension.
Is it? Yeah. Look at you. Stato. Good fight though. I had it probably 1 round to Algieri. I thought it was too late. I thought the scoring was terrible. I don't want to get in trouble with the commission
Where
on
are
my
they?
first few shows. I thought the scoring was terrible.
Did you hear what Eddie said?
Yeah, I was just saying, good job, guys. Good job.
You must be pleased for your heavyweight.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much
He
pressure.
was so
on tonight
happy.
because I've never seen a man jump so much to get a 4-round decision when it was
I haven't
announced.
either, but-
I mean, I was probably, I put a lot of pressure in. I basically said, if you lose again, you're fucked. But it's the truth. And I think he knocked the guy down in the third, and I think in the fourth he was just thinking, just get through it, just get the win. And he's put a lot of bulk on actually. He's put on about 10 or 12 pounds. It's a massive work in progress. The guy won 3 Golden Gloves. He was the #1 ranked US heavyweight, but he was much better tonight than he was in his debut. Still loads of work to do. Rashat Mati was brilliant, really good.
Exciting, very exciting.
He is, and Amanda Serrano is a beast.
Taylor Serrano, what do you think?
Epic fight, man. By the way, if you haven't watched Katie, the new feature film about Katie Taylor, or with Katie Taylor, please watch it. I bet you haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't, no.
Please watch it. Watch it on the plane tomorrow.
Is it available on
Do
the
it on
plane?
your iTunes or whatever it is.
Alright.
I sound like, well, do it on your thing, the thing.
You know more about it. Edward, you mentioned in an interview with DAZN Miller. Miller wasn't on the card tonight, obviously. You said at the start of the week that he could have been.
You ask all these questions, like nothing's changed. Like,
No.
if we can't fight Wilder, every interview is the same. If we can't get Wilder, who basically don't even want to talk to us about an AJ fight, so he don't want to fight AJ. If we can't get Fury, if he don't want 60-40, if Dillian White don't want what he's been offered, then we're probably going to fight Miller. But I believe that for Anthony Joshua's career to fill up the Madison Square Garden and to defend his world heavyweight title against an American, a New Yorker, in his backyard in front of 22,000 people is a major statement in his career. And I know it's not Wilder, and I know it's not Fury, but I just think that would make me very, very horny. Don't you think that? I
Would
mean,
Miller be awkward about the money?
yeah, of course. Everyone's being awkward about the money. Well, you've got to be awkward about the money. I mean, you're fighting an absolute beast for the unified heavyweight championship of the world.
How much did Emanuele Leo get paid to fight Joshua? Just want to know. You can throw that in there. Come on.
You want to say like 8 or 10,000 euros?
Our times have changed.
I know, it's tough, Listen, it's just like if you're fighting Canelo, you're going to want a monster payday, aren't you? But it's at what point do you go, okay, I've got a shot at a world title. I mean, if you're a challenger and you're being offered a shot at the world heavyweight title for multi-million pounds, At what point do you go, all right, maybe I'm not happy with the deal, but I'm getting a shot at 4 heavyweight world championship belts? You know? I go back to, I know Charles Martin's not Joshua, but Joshua took peanuts to fight Charles Martin because he believed he could win the World Heavyweight Championship and it would take him to the place where he's eventually got to.
Will you know in the next 2 by the end of the month?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to know next week.
At least what's happening, not necessarily announce something, but...
we need to know what's happening next week. I think that people have made it pretty clear. You know, Wilder's fucking petrified of Anthony Joshua. Fury wants 50-50, ain't happening. There's still a chance Dillian White could take the fight. I think
have you gone back with that improved offer?
Improved offer, yeah. But he should take this fight, in my opinion. But, and then, you know, I said there's been no offer to Miller. There's been no offer to Miller.
They're trying to break us away from
All right. Liverpool next week.
Liverpool on Wednesday. Possibly Philadelphia on Thursday for a press conference. Getting ready for the big cheese. Did you see the promo?
Yeah.
Nice promo.
It's the worst promo I've ever seen.
It was so bad, it was good.
Yeah, it was.
I
Wasn't
enjoyed it.
I had to do that. I mean, they were going to me, just say like, I've got just the man. I mean, it was up there with Scott Quigg's Walker. Do you remember that one from his house?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the walk from his house to the arena. One more thing, obviously we saw Anthony Joshua deliver.
This is KUGAN, by the way, from England.
Yeah.
In England, we don't do this. Not everyone rolls in on the
Is he,
New York,
yeah,
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. Is he big out here?
Not yet.
No.
He will be though. I smelled it on him. I smelled it on him.
You think like he don't be afraid to just like dismiss him because he's.
I got you.
Like in England, a lot of people do that. They mug him off quite a lot. So don't be afraid if he oversteps the mark or gets on your nerves. Just say like.
And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tell your honest opinion about Eddie Hearn because everyone thinks he's a prick in England.
Yeah. You're fine with me because I'm the only promoter that don't ask for videos to be edited.
Eddie, from Fine News. What's Big Baby and AJ? Is it done deal?
No, there's been no offer to Big Baby. No, but there's a very good chance that might happen.
Okay.
Are you joining in this man's interview now?
Oh, well, apparently not. Apparently I've finished.
No, I'm sorry. I apologise. I think you were done.
You're right.
Just want to put,
How about you two over 4 rounds?
No,
you don't want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke, do you?
Where
are we going? What?
I need to borrow him, but Eddie will be over there in like 5 minutes,
Right,
where
what
you
do
can
you want me
actually stay.